And the last book that just came out 2 weeks ago is I was still working on it and all kinds of things kept coming and finally it's finishing. It's called The Good Life, a coaching guide to breakthrough. And I'm going to share a little bit out of here with you today. Tawanda asked me to talk about vision to victory, right? That's my topic. Okay, so I want to talk about some goal setting, vision, victory. But I want to introduce you guys to a few people, some people you might know. Okay, so there are 5 people that I have identified that are profiles of people seeking goals or having a vision. So I want you to listen because it might not be you, but the person next to you. Okay, so there's Linda the Leaper. Linda the Leaper. She's easy to recognize because she's always on the move. She has a zest for life, but no real direction. She's always flying and leaping, but rarely landing at the right destination. The leaper pursues the good life without a plan and often encounters failure, disappointment, and mishaps, but rarely reaches the full splendor of the good life. That's Linda the Leaper. I might not be down your street yet. There's Sally the Sleeper. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Sally, simply put, Sally is stuck. The sleeper is stuck in the comfort zone. Anybody know her? Yes. The sleeper is paralyzed by fear, and the thought of making a bad choice keeps the sleeper asleep. Sally desires the good life, but simply is unable to make the effort, sacrifices, and hard work it takes to get there. Sally the sleeper would rather play it safe and forego the good life than to get a plan and take a chance. To Sally the sleeper, R.I.P. Rest in purpose. Okay, then there's Donna the Dreamer. It's really Don, but since we have a room full of ladies, I'll go with Donna. Donna the Dreamer. Donna has high hopes, but not necessarily high achievements. You see, Donna dreams of the good life and often has a great plan, but fails to consider the roadblocks that are sure to come. As the dreamer takes confident steps towards the dream, she becomes stuck when things go awry. She may make feeble or half-hearted attempts to become unstuck, but is often unable to do so. The dreamer lives with the hope of someone or something else coming along to rescue her. When that does not happen, the dreamer gives up on the good life and remains in the dream of, if only. Anybody know Donna? Yeah. Okay. This is Rhonda the Reaper. It's really Ron the Reaper the Booper. Okay, so Rhonda is surely a mover and a shaker, but rarely reaps the good life. The Reaper works hard to achieve success, but is most often following the wrong path. The Reaper has fallen into the trap of reaping from sowing either the wrong seeds or sowing in the wrong garden. While certainly there are benefits, amen, corner over here. While certainly there are benefits to be gleaned from her efforts, she rarely achieves the good life, which is based on specific purpose. Basically, the Reaper reaps in vain, but never soars in the beautiful realm of purpose-driven possibilities. But then there's Sandy the Seeker. It's really Sandy. Okay. Sandy is well aware of the enormous challenge presented when pursuing the good life. It is no secret to Sandy that in order to achieve the good life, you must truly seek, S-E-E-K. S is see where you are. E, expand your vision for the future. E, engage in strategies to meet the goal. K, keep pressing until you reach the goal. As a possibility zone seeker, Sandy is unstoppable, unshakable, and will do whatever it takes to live a life of purpose. So those are our 5 profiles of people we meet pursuing the good life. I want to talk to you a little bit about vision and vision boards. This is my 2018 board. I make one every year. And I also will sometimes make a supplemental board for a specific project, like if I'm working on a book or I've got a big conference or something coming up, I may make a smaller board with specific things just for that because I really need to focus in. Now, as a teacher, we do this all the time. When you walk into a classroom, what do you see? Bulletin boards. In the hallway, what do you see? Why are they there? Right, to remind you, to guide you. It helps your mind to turn that into a reality. You see it, you believe it, you internalize it, you produce it. That's why the spelling words for the week are up there. And the students that got the star, they're up there, right? Because it's training your mindset. So this is my 2018 board, and I'll just kind of share a few things. Okay. That goes around. Be amazing, right? Yeah. Be amazing. To remind myself. Be amazing. And I have my personal mission statement. Now, I talk about mission statements, vision statements, where? Yes, in the book, I talk to you about vision statements, mission statements, how to make those statements based on what you're doing, what you want to do, have, and be. Okay? Down here, I have 3 companies. Rosie Lane Publishing, The Good Life Coach, and I just opened up the Good Life Wellness Center, which is in my, where I had my office space. The office next door became vacant, and every day I was sitting at my desk and I kept looking over there and I said, boy, I would really like to have that space. But how would I pay for it and what would I do with it? So then I thought about when I started out as a life coach and there were only, we needed people at Starbucks, Panera, on the phone, and I needed some place, but I didn't have the wherewithal to have my own office at that time. So the Good Life Wellness Center is set up for brand new coaches, consultants, therapists, whatever, to come. They pay a monthly membership fee, and they come and they use the office space for X amount of hours a month for free. That's awesome. And the office is there to use when I need to. Okay, thank you. So the Good Life Wellness Center, those are the 3 things I'm working with. Here my personal, this is the little love zone right here. Right? Ooh, gotta have balance. All right, this is the publishing things. It's a goal to be at the Baltimore Book Festival. I'd like to do that, and so that's coming up in September. This is my life coaching. This is me. This is my kind of sparkle and shine. And down there, I'm trying to get the kitchen remodeled this year. So I got that on here too because these are the things that are important, right? Okay, why am I sharing this? Because some of you have similar goals. If you don't have similar goals, you got some goals, right? Yeah. Okay, I want to hear 5 things that people are seeking to achieve in 2018. Just raise your hand and
I have a YouTube channel and I want to reach 10,000 subscribers.
Okay, 5 more.
That wasn't planned.
Financial freedom.
Financial freedom.
Purchase a house.
Purchase a house.
Kitchen and bathroom.
Kitchen and bathroom. Yes.
Pass my nurse practitioner certification.
There you go. Okay, and give me one more.
Travel.
Okay. So these are personal goals that we have. And I like to divide goals into personal, passion goals, and purpose goals. Again, I talk about that.
In the book.
Yeah. In the book, And, but basically, I divide, when I first started doing, I guess I should give the history. When I came into Mary Kay, I came in January 1988. And they said, oh, you could win a car, and I said, really? And I went to the first training. I saw the little caddies outside. I like that. And at that time, the lower level car was a red Forenza. Yes, it was a red Forenza. So I said, okay, what do I have to do? And the director said, do you really want to do this? Yes, I do. Okay, you do what I tell you to do. Now, I'm sure she wasn't the first director to say that. But I listened. And every time there was a meeting, I went. And she said, bring a guest. I brought a guest. And she had Trailblazers. Every Monday was the meeting, and Trailblazers was on Thursday. And I went. And every event I went. And I did what she told me. And I started my business in May '88 and in January '88 and I won my car in May of '88. Why? Because I did what she told me to do. I showed up. Those that show up go up. She wasn't telling me something that wasn't going to help me, because generally when you get help, directors get help. But I was an adoptee in her unit. So she didn't have any financial stake in my success. All right, so I want to talk just quickly about keys for being a goal getter. I did want to talk about great goals too, but well, I can. All right, quickly. So we heard of SMART goals, right? Yeah, well, SMART goals has a copyright, so I have great goals. So let's talk about great goals. Great goals are good life driven. G is good life driven. Good life driven. The main focus on your goals should be to move you along the path to the good life. Very simple. R, realistic. Your goals should be attainable for you. It is okay to stretch yourself to new dimensions, but the goal should never be so outrageous that you cannot accomplish it. So it's okay to reach, right? It's okay to reach, but for me to say my goal is for me to be the Queen of England, well, that's just like really not going to happen. Although, I'll just leave that right there. Okay, so the goal should be realistic. Okay. E is exact. Your goals should have a specific outcome that you wish to achieve. Vague statements and wishful thinking will not work. You must be deliberate, intentional, and direct. All right. A, aligned. Your goals should be aligned with your values, your vision, and watch this, the master plan for your life. There should be a connection between your goal and divine timing, order, and outcomes. And finally, T, trackable. I'll repeat them if you missed one. Trackable. Goals must be measured by time frame and impact.
Go ahead.
Not just time frame, but impact. Trackable goals create a sense of urgency and expectancy. I'm in a contest. My director just challenged me to get 10 new interviews on my book. Would you have 5 minutes? Is there any reason why we can't sit down and talk? It's in my blood. It's in my blood. My website, www.thegoodlifecoach.net. And that's it. My time. Let's take a moment to affirm all the motivational speakers in your life. Let's take a moment to affirm her. What did she say that touched your heart?
Align your values with your divine call.
The acronym for SEEK that you gave us for Sandy the Seeker and the great goals.
Talk about time frame. That one is really good because sometimes we have so many goals, but if we don't keep a time frame, we end up not achieving anything.
That sometimes we don't follow through until we have to.
Yes. I talked about Linda the sleeper, and you said that sometimes we are stuck, and it's really true. You get stuck because you are afraid to make a move. You're fearful of doing what you know you need to do in order to get it done. Oh, thank you.
Yes.
You said a lot to me.
My mother
about
used
that.
to say, yes, perfect, yes. So last summer, so Tawanda and I met at a vendor event. I was vending, and she coached into me right there, and I picked up on it, and hey, it took me places. So we invited her to the studio in our unit meeting to do vision boarding, and I did my vision board. And it's a small one, so it's portable. So I started taking it with me to my appointments and sharing with my customers. This is my vision. My vision, really, that was driving me was, my husband, to travel with him and take him places. And so that was on my vision board, and my family, for all of us to go to, seminar in 2018. So I had my specific goals, things I was wanting to do, and it really took me places. Good.